You wake up every morning with two choices. Repeat the cycle or break it. The alarm rings, not just on your clock, but in your soul. Are you listening, or are you just existing? You say you want change. You say you want success. You say you want peace, strength, purpose. But what are you doing every day to earn it? Listen to me. Your life does not change by accident. It changes by decision, radical decision. Relentless action, ruthless consistency. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. You will never feel 100% ready. You will never be completely fearless, but you move anyway, because destiny doesn't wait. They told you you're not enough good. They said you're too late, perfect, because now you get to prove them wrong. Every setback is not a dead end, it's a detour. Every failure is not a final chapter, it's a setup for the comeback. The pain you're feeling right now, it's not punishment, it's preparation. You want to win, then understand greatness costs. It costs your comfort, it costs your excuses, it costs your laziness, but it's worth it. Don't let fear paralyze you, don't let doubt distract you. Push, pull, crawl if you have to, but don't stop. You've got a gift in you. You've got fire in you, but fire doesn't burn without oxygen. Discipline is your oxygen. Faith is your oxygen. Keep feeding the flame. There are people who gave up on their dreams. Don't you dare become one of them, because every day you wake up, you get a new chance to fight, to grow, to become. So look in the mirror and say, I am not done, I am not finished, I am just getting started, and I'm coming for everything they said I couldn't have. Watch this every day, not to feel good, but to get strong. Watch this every day, not to escape reality, but to transform it. Watch this every day and remind yourself you were born for more. Now go get it. Discipline is the bridge between your dreams and your destiny. It's not a glamorous word and it's not always fun, but it's everything. Dreams are beautiful, powerful, and necessary, but without discipline, they stay locked inside your imagination. Discipline is what gets you up when you're tired. It's what makes you keep going when no one's watching. It's doing what you said you would do long after the mood you said it in has left you. Everyone wants to be successful, but very few are willing to be consistent. Discipline means you show up even when you don't feel like it. You train, you grind, you learn, you repeat, day in and day out. Discipline builds trust with yourself, and once you trust yourself, you become unstoppable. While others are making excuses, you're making progress. While others are waiting for motivation, you're building momentum. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline, that's a decision. That's what separates those who almost made it from those who broke through. Your destiny doesn't respond to feelings, it responds to discipline. The ones who change the world, the ones who reach greatness, they mastered the art of doing what's necessary even when it's hard. Discipline isn't a punishment, it's your freedom. It's the price you pay today to own your tomorrow. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be relentless. Perfection is a trap that keeps people frozen. It makes you wait, hesitate, and doubt yourself. But the truth is, nobody starts out perfect. Nobody has it all figured out from the beginning. The people who make it in life aren't flawless. They're focused. They mess up, they fall down, but they get back up every single time. That's what separates winners from quitters, relentlessness. When you're relentless, you keep showing up, no matter how many times you fail. You keep pushing even when it hurts. You don't stop just because things get uncomfortable. You learn, you adjust, and you keep moving forward. Perfection says, wait until everything's right. Relentlessness says, start with what you have and build. Relentlessness doesn't care about how many likes, how many followers, or how much praise you get. It's internal. It's about waking up every day with a fire that says, I'm not done. Relentlessness is powerful because it refuses to give up. And in this world, the ones who win are not the ones who never make mistakes. They're the ones who never surrender. So let go of perfect, be relentless, and you will become unstoppable. The struggle is not your enemy, it's your training ground. Most people run from struggle, afraid of the pain, the discomfort, the pressure. But what they don't realize is that every great thing in life is born through struggle. Diamonds are made under pressure, muscles grow through resistance, and character, that's built in the fire. The struggle is where you learn who you are. It's where you discover what you're made of. It's the test that shapes the testimony. Without struggle, there is no strength. Without challenge, there is no change. Struggle doesn't mean you're losing, it means you're growing. Every time you fight through difficulty, you're building mental toughness. You're becoming more disciplined, more focused, more powerful, and that's why you can't avoid the hard times. They are necessary. The struggle trains you to be resilient, to adapt, to sharpen your skills and your mindset. When life gets tough, it's not trying to break you. It's trying to build you. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this preparing me for? The struggle is preparing you for the next level, so embrace it, fight through it, learn from it, because the struggle you face today is strengthening the warrior you need to be tomorrow. Faith without work is dead. Grind, then trust. You can dream, you can pray, you can believe with all your heart. But if you're not putting in the work, it means nothing. Faith is powerful, but it's not magic. It's not a wish. It's a partnership between your belief and your effort. Too many people wait for signs, for opportunities, for the right moment. When what they really need to do is move, you've got to grind. You've got to hustle with your hands and believe with your heart. Faith gives you vision, but work brings it to life. You can't just talk about it. You have to be about it. Your actions are the proof of your belief. When you wake up early, stay late, and push through the fatigue, you're saying, I believe this is worth it. You grind with purpose, and then you trust the process. Trust doesn't mean you control every outcome. It means you do your part and let go of the rest. You don't plant a seed and then dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You water it, you protect it. That's faith, that's work. Together they create results. Faith without work is empty. Work without faith is blind, but together they're unstoppable. Fall forward. Every failure is a step closer to purpose. You're going to fall. There's no avoiding that. Life will knock you down. Dreams will break your heart. Plans will fall apart. But here's the truth. Falling is not the end. It's not a sign that you're finished. It's a sign that you're in motion, that you're daring to try, to grow, to become. When you fall, don't fall back into fear or regret. Fall forward into experience, into growth, into your next step. Every time you fail, you learn. You gain wisdom, toughness, and resilience. Failure teaches you things that success never will. It strips away ego and exposes who you really are. That's not weakness, that's power. Because once you know your limits, you can break through them. Falling forward means refusing to be defined by your mistakes. It means using the pain, the loss, the setback to fuel your comeback. No one reaches their purpose without falling. The ones who rise are the ones who refuse to quit. So don't fear failure, use it. Let every fall bring you closer to the truth of who you are meant to be. Fall forward with fire in your heart and purpose in your step. That's how legends are made. Success doesn't come from comfort. It comes from sacrifice. Comfort is easy, but easy never leads to greatness. If you want to rise, you have to be willing to let go of the things holding you down. That means late nights, early mornings, skipped parties, tough decisions, and walking away from anything that doesn't align with your vision. Sacrifice isn't about pain, it's about priorities. It's choosing purpose over pleasure, long-term growth over short-term fun. While others relax, you're working. While others settle, you're striving. That's the price. Every champion you admire, every success story you look up to, is built on the foundation of sacrifice. They gave up sleep, comfort, excuses, and distractions because the dream mattered more. The truth is, you can't have it all. You have to choose, and when you choose growth, discipline, and focus, you're sacrificing average for greatness. Comfort wants you to stay the same. Sacrifice forces you to evolve. It pushes you beyond your limits into the place where transformation happens. You don't grow in your comfort zone. You grow when it hurts, when it's hard, when you keep going anyway. So if you want success, don't chase easy. Embrace sacrifice, because that's where champions are born. You were not born to be average. You were born to break limits. Deep down, you know it. There's something inside you that refuses to settle. Average doesn't satisfy your soul. It never has. That's because you were created for more. You weren't put on this earth just to survive, to go through the motions, to blend in. You were built to stand out, to rise, to lead, to leave a mark. Breaking limits doesn't mean being the loudest in the room or the most talented. It means refusing to accept the boxes the world tries to put you in. It means pushing past fear, doubt, and excuses. You don't need permission to be great. You just need courage to act, to keep moving even when it's uncomfortable. Average is easy. It's safe, but greatness, that's risky, that's uncomfortable, that demands everything you've got. And that's exactly why most people never reach it. But you're not most people. You weren't born to be average. You were born to stretch, to struggle, to rise, and to soar. There's power in your potential. There's purpose in your pain. So stop shrinking. Stop hiding. Start walking in the fullness of who you are. Break the limits. That's where your legacy begins.